with a WWE star being sued and more. This is Wrestling Rambles. My name is John and you're watching the Wrestling Report. Before we get into the rest of the video, don't forget to press that like button and make sure you subscribe to Wrestling Rambles with notifications on. Explaining how Gunther and Damian Priest could be set to make history in WWE, Ringside News noted that WWE fans are buzzing as anticipation builds for a high-stakes rematch between Gunther and Damian Priest for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Although WWE is yet to officially announce when the bout will take place, the groundwork for this explosive showdown is firmly in place. Last week on Raw, a fatal four-way match determined Gunther's next challenger. The fierce battle featured Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, Seth Rollins, and Sheamus, with Priest emerging victorious. This win secured Priest another chance at the title, setting up a rematch with Gunther, who defeated him at SummerSlam to claim the championship. Wrestling insider Dave Meltzer previously hinted that the match could headline Saturday night's main event on December 14th. However, there's also strong speculation that the showdown may happen sooner at Survivor Series War Games on November 30th. If WWE finalizes the match for Survivor Series, it would mark a unique milestone for the company. Speaking on WrestleVotes Radio, Joey Votes highlighted the significance of such a booking. If this match does take place at the Survivor Series, Gunther versus Damian Priest, it will be the first time in history the same world title match happens at both SummerSlam and the Survivor Series in the same year. So again, not announced yet where this Gunther versus Damian Priest match is happening, but if it does, it will make some history, he stated. The potential rematch is already stirring excitement as fans wait to see if Damian Priest can redeem himself and reclaim the championship, or if Gunther will continue his dominant reign. With her undergoing neck fusion surgery last month, TNA's Steph De Lander provided an update on a future comeback, telling the commentary booth, "I don't know, to be honest. I probably won't be back in the ring until March or April, maybe even later, so I have a lot of time to cook up what I want to do. I'm not trying to make any quick moves. I want to be smart about it. I want everything that I do to be intentional. I don't want to come back and just do some random indie and be like, hey, I'm back. Whatever I do, it's gonna be big. Everything I do is big. It's a great time for some sort of metamorphosis, some sort of shift. What that is, I don't know yet. I'm not gonna tell anyone yet." While De Lander is currently focusing on recovery and taking time to reflect, she's looking forward to hitting the drawing board closer to her spring 2025 return. I'm excited. I'm excited to bring a new version of myself. It'll be good." During a photo shoot, the dog of AEW star Saraya tried to drag her away.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh no!
Going over Linda McMahon's donation to U.S. President-elect Donald Trump, Ringside News wrote that Linda McMahon has continued to be one of the most influential financial and strategic supporters of Donald Trump over the years. McMahon, who played a pivotal role in shaping WWE's legacy, has seamlessly transitioned her expertise from wrestling to the world of politics and business, becoming an integral part of Trump's political sphere. According to WrestleNomics, McMahon contributed a significant $10 million to the Make America Great Again, Inc. Political Action Committee in 2024 alone. This comes as part of her extensive support for Trump's campaigns, which included major financial contributions in 2016, 2020, and now 2024, as well as other donations to PACs backing Republican initiatives. McMahon's close association with Trump didn't stop at campaign contributions. Following Trump's 2016 election victory, McMahon was appointed as the head of the Small Business Administration, serving from 2017 to early 2019. After stepping down, she maintained her political clout by chairing the pro-Trump America First Action Super PAC and helping drive substantial financial backing for his campaign. As co-leader of the America First Policy Institute, McMahon has played a crucial role in pushing forward policies aligned with Trump's platform. Her influence stretches into Trump's business ventures as she currently holds a position on the board of directors for Truth Social, the social media platform launched by Trump. In a significant nod to her political acumen and trust within Trump's inner circle, McMahon now co-chairs the president-elect's 2025 White House transition team alongside Howard Lutnick. McMahon's political journey began after she stepped down from her leadership role in WWE in 2009 to pursue politics, running for U.S. Senate in Connecticut twice. Though her bids were unsuccessful, they set the stage for her continued involvement in Republican politics and her unwavering support for Trump's agenda. Discussing the difficulties that women in WWE face, Tiffany Stratton told Jazzy's World, "I definitely feel like being a female WWE superstar, a lot of times you get overlooked. A lot of times the men are kind of the main focal point, and a lot of times it can be hard for the women to get time for their matches. So I would definitely say, match time and just TV time is a little hard to get as a female superstar because a lot of times you get overlooked." At a recent WWE live event, Tonga Loa of the Bloodline would debut a new finishing maneuver.
Solo, I love you. I love you.
Defending the ticket prices for WrestleMania 41, Kevin Nash noted on his Click This podcast, "Well, ringside, if you're going down there, you're in, let's see, I see $7,000, $6,000, $13,000. None of them have the actual view though. No, they don't. Not for this arena. It's 65,000, 65 to 72,000. So it's 70. We'll probably have 60,000 to 65,000. So let's look at front row. Taylor Swift. Oh, let's look at front row for Taylor Swift somewhere. Let's see what we've got. What's front row in the middle going to cost you? $8,000? Good God. The closest, yeah, it looks like the closest seat is $8,200. So I guess you've got to look at it that way. I mean, that's an $8,200 ticket every night of the week, and this is a once a year, 2-night occasion in Vegas. So you got to look, I mean, you want to be a baller, so it's worth it. Touching on the meeting between TKO COO and former chairman of TKO and WWE, Vince McMahon, Ringside News wrote that TKO COO Mark Shapiro's recent comments about a breakfast meeting with Vince McMahon have raised eyebrows, with industry insiders speculating there may be a calculated strategy behind the reveal. Shapiro, who shared the details during an interview with CNBC Sports, explained that McMahon is no longer involved in WWE's day-to-day operations, decision-making, or even consulted on the company direction. While McMahon remains a shareholder, Shapiro clarified that the former WWE head has stepped away due to ongoing legal issues and a desire for privacy. Dave Meltzer weighed in on Wrestling Observer Radio, noting that Shapiro's choice to mention the meeting might have a specific purpose. "I absolutely read this as an attempt to normalize Vince," Meltzer stated. "I could be dead wrong. I don't mean it's because he's coming back, but he didn't have to say it. He said it for a reason, you know what I'm saying? It's out there for a reason, and that's all I can say. Meltzer further speculated that Shapiro's remarks could be part of a broader TKO strategy to manage public perception around McMahon. Strategically, you can meet with Vince and not tell anyone, he explained, but the fact that they did, and they are very strategic in everything they do, tells me that there is a purpose, whether to soften his image for something, there is a strategy there of mentioning him. Since McMahon's exit amid serious allegations, the wrestling industry has watched closely to see if he might eventually try to regain some involvement with WWE, but Shapiro's comments reinforced that McMahon's departure from WWE appears to be long-term as he focuses on his own legal matters and rumored new ventures in entertainment. Still, Meltzer believes that mentioning the meeting could be a subtle attempt to keep McMahon's presence alive in fans' minds, even as he steps out of the WWE spotlight. Only time will tell if Shapiro's comments have implications beyond this initial meeting, but the mention of McMahon in this way has certainly kept fans speculating. Speaking about Goldberg having a retirement match in WWE and potentially joining AEW after, commentator for AEW Jim Ross noted on his Grilling JR podcast, "When he was 17 years old, I was officiating high school football and he was playing for the Edison Eagles, defensive tackle, and he ain't been blocked yet. He's an athletic freak without question. Hey, look, there's a big payday there for him and our agent Barry Bloom. It gets him restarted as far as awareness is concerned for other projects. It may be one-off in the ring, but it's a multi-level prospect if he does it, if he gets himself back on television." Asked if he had considered adding time to Darby Allin's contract over the time out of action due to injury, AEW president Tony Khan told Levac and Gauze, No, I haven't. That's one of the things that makes Darby so unique and special. He is always at the forefront and always at the cutting edge. He wants to try new things. It's that risk-taking, that energy. These things make him so unique and appealing to the wrestling fans. I'd like to tap into that. He takes big risks, but it's the risks he takes in the ring as a wrestler that are even more dangerous than when he climbs Mount Everest or does some of the craziest motorcycle stunts you'll ever see. The guy is an absolute wizard in the ring, and he's one of the great wrestlers and risk takers in the world right now. Mentioning his usage of the Diamond Cutter, AEW's QT Marshall said this on Hey EW, "I actually enjoy when people say the Diamond Cutter handed down from Diamond Dallas Page because people hate it. They hate that of all the professional wrestlers in the world, he chose me. So I want to keep putting that out to the world. So for those fans out there watching, DDP chose me. Could have been MJF, could have been anyone else. He chose me. In fact, MJF asked for it and he said no." On social media, Brock Lesnar was seen at the Ward Davis concert during his absence from WWE. Of course, this has to do with Lesnar being implicated in the lawsuit against the company. It appears that Cody Rhodes is on the receiving end of a lawsuit, with Ringside News writing that Cody Rhodes has a special ability to connect with fans, which has been a big factor in his journey to becoming the undisputed WWE champion. He is always referred to as the American Nightmare, but it appears he has now been slapped with a lawsuit by a punk band singer over this very moniker due to a trademark dispute. According to a report by Boston Herald, the lead singer of Boston Boston hardcore punk band American Nightmare, Wesley Eisold, has sued Cody Rhodes over using the band's name on clothing and merchandise. Eisold claims this violates an agreement they made as per court documents. Eisold, who trademarked American Nightmare, opposed Rhodes' attempt to trademark the American Nightmare as his brand. They reached an agreement allowing Rhodes to use the American Nightmare on merchandise only if it clearly displayed his name, image, or wrestling symbols, taking up at least 75% of the design. Eisold claims Rhodes has ignored this deal by selling clothes labeled American Nightmare without any reference to Rhodes or wrestling, causing confusion between fans of the band and the wrestler. Eisold's lawsuit states that fans often accidentally buy the other's merchandise due to the similarity, claiming that there is widespread confusion among the fan base of the band and wrestler. The lawsuit also accuses WWE and Fanatics of pushing Rhodes to break the agreement. Court documents reveal that within a year of their deal, a band fan contacted Eisold about Rhodes' merchandise, which they felt misused the band's trademarked name. Eisold is asking the court for at least $900,000 for what he claims is a breach of their agreement. Cody Rhodes has not yet responded to the lawsuit, but has until November 15th to do so. And this was your pro wrestling news update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.